And live from the CMA National Convention for 2013, we're here with Mr. Mark Zwicker in what looks like an absolutely incredible booth by St. Joseph. And just wanted to get Mark's opinion on why Canadians love their marketing.
You're dealing with a country that is 6,000 miles wide, but really 100 miles high. Great diversity. As you know, in Toronto, we have the most multicultural city really in the world. A good third to 40% of our country speaks French as a first language. So we've got a lot of challenges in just communicating to a group that big. We're also very well read, well educated. So I think our marketing just naturally has to be more sophisticated than most of the rest of the world.
So, with sophisticated, engaged consumers, what do you think the number one challenge for a retailer to actually change the way people shop in a world where, let's call it, and you wrote a great paper on it, which was showrooming, where people are walking in with their mobile phones and causing disruption in the retail environment today?
I can answer that two ways, Michael. So let's just step back and remember why John Pemberton designed the glass that he did for Coca-Cola. A very brilliant friend of mine describes it as a smash test. The whole idea behind that Coca-Cola bottle is even when it's broken, you know it's a Coca-Cola bottle. So number one, you better make sure your brand looks, smells, tastes, sounds exactly the same way in every single channel. Now, when we talk about showroom, people are coming into your bricks and mortar location. You've got an opportunity, but what you need to do is provide something that they can't get online. You've got to inspire, you've got to educate, and you've got to give them a reason to buy. I believe that organizations like Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, Sears, that have a good web presence and they have a good bricks and mortar location can absolutely trump the offering that Amazon has. They just have to be smarter, and they have to put themselves in the consumer's shoes and give them what they really want. Give the people what they want.
So, at the end of the day, experience is probably going to be the one big differentiator for people coming into a store if they can actually get that level of experience versus just giving them apps, give them real utility. That's the game changer.
Absolutely. Experience can take forms in utilities or just wow factors, but it's got to be something that they can't get elsewhere. You have to give them excuse. You know, in the most recent article that I did write on showrooming, we talked about the fact that you can go into a store now and have your body scanned to fit the perfect jeans. Well, that's pretty difficult to do online. You look at what Lego's doing with augmented reality. You can buy a Lego product online, obviously, but if you go into a store and you hold the product up in front of the mirror, now your 7-year-old son sees the box of Lego with the finished product rotating around. It creates that inspiration, that wow. That's what you've got to do. You've got to be creative. You've got the opportunity. They're in your store. The money's in their pocket. They've got a desire. You've got to combat it somehow.
And I think Mark said it extremely well. You've got to be creative out there today. You've got to provide an experience. And if you want to find out more about how to be creative and how to get that experience, go to our website, stjoseph.com. Take a look at our blog where you'll find that showrooming article that Mark was just talking about, and you can download our 2013 Omnichannel Insight Report and become informed.